Thank you very much for joining me for this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind. My freezer is now stuffed. When I come home from ShopRite, the store where I do my bulk shopping, ever since it had the um, kosher um, tie to the local supervising agency, I come home with about 5 bags of stuff. Again, packed myself at the supermarket using my own bags according to state law. I have a lot of frozen stuff. I try not to, but as the principal daily meal planner, I try to think ahead and I look for bargains. Frozen vegetables in different varieties, 3 packages for $5. They last forever. Ice cream. I always have to have ice cream. Some brand goes on sale every week of the carton. I get those. Kosher meat I've accumulated, and the last few purchases, I've known in advance what I plan to do with it. This week, good price on kosher ground beef, $3 a pound less at ShopRite than at Trader Joe's. I'm going to make a meatloaf for a hamburger, actually 4 hamburgers for Shabbos. Beyond Meat, phony ground beef, also on sale. I have to get that. Some ice pops, good priced coconut. Haven't had coconut in a while. From previous shopping excursions, I have another not quite finished box of bomb pops and some soft pretzels that get microwaved. My wife finds room in the freezer. She does it exceptionally well, though things still slide down on my head when I open the door. But it enables me to eat very reliably, probably for the next couple of months. Uh, Freezing is one of those modern marvels. It makes meal preparation easy. If I want fish, I take out the portions, defrost them over 24 hours, and I have nature's fast food. Um, and I have some ice cubes and now vegetables. So it does not require a lot of meal preparation. It's very flexible, providing it doesn't get out of hand, which it can. The sale kosher meat can accumulate there faster than I eat it, as my wife and I really only have meat once a week, or maybe on a special occasion beyond that. Yet I can't pass up a bargain. Vegetables accumulate, but they get eaten. And then you have the prepared foods, the garden burgers that you stick on a tray and heat up. Many other things that are very, very convenient. Butter lasts forever. Whenever it gets on sale, it accumulates. I think I have 3 pounds of it now, which is going to last quite a while. As a youngster, and even as a young adult, I depended more on my freezer than I do now. Currently, it is a convenience. I can go to the supermarket anytime I want and buy something for supper. In another era, uh, kosher meat had to be obtained in bulk on a single trip. So I would either drive about 40 minutes with my checkbook and come back with enough stuff to last about 6 weeks. My father did something along those lines as well. Um, our freezer as a youngster was bigger than the one that I have now. But when my kids were little and my town no longer had a kosher butcher, I made those periodic trips and filled the freezer to bursting. What I did not have in the freezer in those days were the convenience foods that I have now. The pierogies that I can throw in a pot, um, the French fries that I can throw on a tray. The freezer had a more dedicated purpose for bulk purchases that eventually got uh, consumed and replaced only when the supply got low enough, not when I saw a good price. I could buy a second freezer. I've thought of it, but it's really not worth the trouble as empty nesters. I can get to the supermarket very easily, and even though my freezer is overflowing right now, I will eventually eat up the ice cream, eat up the ice pops, and the Italian ices, and little by little, the meat. It's a great convenience, reflects some foresight on my part in how to make supper preparation relatively easy, but also not the best use of space or energy. Thank you very much for sharing this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind.